Summer Playhouse for our 36th season and tonight's performance of Cool Quarters Anything Goes. Yeah! Before we begin this evening, we have a few quick house rules we'd like to go over. Number one, we'd like to remind you that there is no smoking allowed anywhere in the building. Please take your smoking out of doors. There is also no food or drink allowed in the auditorium. We particularly like to stress those annoying little candy wrappers and cough drop wrappers. Not only are they annoying to the people around you, but also to the performers on the stage. And you should probably know that the performers in tonight's show are heavily armed. Also, there is no photography or recording devices of any kind allowed during the show by federal law. And we ask parents with small children that should they begin to make a disturbance during the show, to please take them out by the two back doors. A disturbance, of course, includes crying, whimpering, whining, talking, running up and down the aisles, banging on the seat in front of them, or anything even slightly annoying. I'd like to point your attention to the three black boxes at the edge of the stage. These are our microphones for our amplification devices and also for the infrared hearing devices. We ask that during the show and at intermission and after the show you don't tap on them or speak into them or really have anything to do with them. It'll come over the house system, and the people with the infrared hearing devices have a tendency to go, "Oh!" That's not very pleasant. Also, at a recent performance, one got turned around, and we heard about Aunt Martha's goiter from the front row. It was interesting, but it wasn't worth $18. Also, we'd like to just let you know for a moment about the Big Fork Summer Playhouse Scholarship Fund. The Scholarship Fund has been active for some years. It is a unique thing in summer theater. It helps young directors, actors, musicians, choreographers, technicians, and other theater professionals complete their education. If you'd like to make a donation to the Scholarship Fund or would like more information, see Dawn in the box office. But, or as you're looking at the company pictures up in the lobby, you might notice there's a small donation box under them. And that's also for the Scholarship Fund. Dawn has asked me to let you know that if every person in our audience puts $1 in that box, at the end of 1 week, we'd have enough to award 2 additional scholarships. Something to think about. And while you're thinking about it, you should remember that this past year, 9 past recipients of the Big Fork Summer Playhouse Scholarship Fund appeared on Broadway. Including this year, something we're very thrilled about for the first time, J.K. Simmons, an alum and a former scholarship holder, was given a Drama Desk nomination for Best Actor in a Musical in New York. So, yeah. We have a few special guests in the audience we'd like to say hello to. Matt Ferris. Stand up, Matt. Where are you? There he is. He was in the company 5 years out of the past 7. He was our percussionist in the pit and was also a musical director 1 year. And we have Jane Fellows with us. Stand up, Jane. Jane was in the company in 69 and 70. Well, where is she? There she is. Welcome back. She played, of course, Mammy Yoka in Little Abner. She's now the artistic director of the Whitefish Theater Company. Welcome back. And is there a David and Darcy Crum? Stand up. Where are they? There they are. It's their anniversary. Happy anniversary. You know, my parents were married for a number of years, and they had little nicknames for each other. And this is true. My mother always used to call my father Bear. That was short for Honey Bear. And my father always used to call my mother Hun, and that was short for Attila. It's just a joke. Thank you for coming. Thank all of you for coming. I'd like to thank you for supporting live theater in general, this theater in particular, and please enjoy Cool Quarters Anything Goes.
To stateroom 76F. Give me a good table in the dining room. Reserve me a seat at the ship's concert and place a $2 bet on the ship's pool. And find me a young fella named Billy Crocker. He's got my passport. Mr. Whitney, I'd like to get a picture of you. Elijah J. Whitney Walsh. All right, through with you, Mr. Whitney. Who's next? Can't waste time. All right, this way, sir. Sir Oakley, you and Miss Hawker right here, please. Society stuff. Now, what's your first name, sir?
Evelyn.
Not her first name, your first name?
I repeat, it is Evelyn. My fiancée is Miss Hope Harcourt.
Is this where we stand?
Look, you can't be marrying both of you. Which one is the bride?
This is Mrs. Harcourt.
Oh, please feel free to call me Mother.
All righty, Mother.
Hey, Edith, can you get an arm around her?
I'm afraid this is the best we can do.
All right, step to one side. Bishop and a couple of Christians. Bishop, could you give me a little dope on yourself?
The name is Bishop Henry T. Dobson, D.C., Ph.D., LL.D., moderator of the Chinese Anglican Church, President Emeritus of the Foreign Missionary Societies of the World, Honorary Chaplain of the Army of the Chinese Republic. Author, lecturer, President of the Westminster Conference.
A swell story for our Chinese edition.
Oh, what about my photograph?
Yeah, we want one of you coming up the gangplank.
It's Reno Sweeney and her four angels.
No, are they sailing?
Well, they ain't planning to swim.
Who is it they're making such a fuss about? Oh, it's Reno Sweeney, the famous nightclub singer. And she's got her four angels with her. Oh, yes, the former evangelist. There's no longer anything exclusive about an Atlantic crossing.
Miss Sweeney, how about a couple of poses for the Globe America?
I don't care what you think, sugar, so long as you get my good side.
Over here, girls.
First the old personality, girls. Give them the teeth.
How about another one?
The hallelujah.
Well, what's that for?
I still do a bit of evangelizing in my spare time. You mean I don't have a lot of sinners around a nightclub?
Yeah, well, that's nice, sister, but we don't want wings. We want legs.
Tell you what, sugar, we'll compromise. We'll give you a leg and a wing. Billy, baby, where have you been? Hi, Billy.
Hi, Billy.
Hi, Billy. Hi, Billy. Hi, Billy.
I've been busy getting your new cabin ready. You've now got the suite reserved for traveling royalty.
Oh, thanks a million, Billy. What would I do without you?
You'll be finding out in about 10 minutes.
Oh, Lordy, I wish you were coming along.
Amen.
Billy, where the devil have you been?
Why, boss, hello. Everything all right? How's the stateroom?
Never mind about that. Just tell me where the hell you've been for the past 2 weeks.
In Washington, getting your new passport. Say, boss, do you know who's sailing with you?
No, who?
Reno Sweeney.
Reno Sweeney?
I told her all about you. She's dying to meet you. Reno, I'd like you to meet my boss, Mr. Eliza J. Whitney.
Hello, sinner.
Sinner, I'd like to be.
A great sense of humor. Meet the angels. There's purity, chastity, charity.
And I'm virtue.
Yeah, the easy kind.
How do you do?
Say hello, girls.
Hello.
The cocktail bar opens as soon as the ship sails. I'd love to meet you for a drink.
Say goodbye, girls.
Bye-bye.
It was nice meeting you. If I'm not in the chapel, I'll be in the bar.
Why, boss, what a trip you're gonna have. The most beautiful girls in the world, and you right in the middle of them. Now, am I the greatest general manager, or am I not?
You're not. You're fired.
Again?
Yes, again. Consider those 2 weeks in Washington your nuggets. You are fired in the sense of being through, finished, kaput, washed up, done, terminated, through.
What was all that about?
That was me being fired.
Great! Then you're coming to London with me.
That's the best offer I've had since I've been unemployed.
Oh, Billy, you'll be great. You can sing, you can dance. You are my new master of ceremonies.
Oh, Reno, I don't think so.
Why not? I think you'd be marvelous.
But you're the one who's got all the talent.
Oh, tell me more.
You're beautiful, smart, sexy.
True, true. Tell me more.
I'm running out of words that can do you justice. At words poetic, I'm so pathetic that I always have found it best, instead of getting them off my chest, to let them rest unexpressed. I hate parading my serenading, as I'll probably miss a bar. But if this ditty's not so pretty, at least it'll tell you how great you are. You're the top. You're the Colosseum. You're the top. You're the Louvre Museum. You're a melody from a symphony by Strauss. You're a bend of bonnet, Shakespeare sonnet. You're Mickey Mouse. You're the Nile. You're the Tower of Pisa. You're the smile of Mona Lisa. I'm a worthless check, a total wreck, a flop. But baby, I'm the bottom, you're the top.
Words poetic are not pathetic. On the other hand, boy, you shine. And I can feel after every line a thrill divine down my spine. Some critical meanie like Toscanini might think that your song is bad. And I've got emotion and second emotion, but this is what I'm going to add. You're the top. You're the silver dollar. You're the top. You're the arrow color. You're the nimble tread on the feet of Fred Astaire. You're an O'Neill drama. You're Whistler's mama. You're Kevin Bear. You're a pearl that the divers fetch up. Melted pearl and tomato ketchup. I'm a toy balloon that's faded soon to pop. Honey, baby, on the bottom, you're the top.
You're the top. You're a Caesar salad.
You're the top. You're a Berlin ballad. You're the boy I swipe with a perfect type of man.
You're an old Dutch master, you're Lady Astor, you're Chippendale. You're a rose. You're Infernal Stantine.
You're the nose of the great Durante.
I'm just in the way, as the French would say, the drop.
Buddy baby on the bottom. Buddy baby on the bottom. Buddy baby on the bottom. You're the top.
You're the top. You're a new invention.
You're the top. You're the fourth dimension. You're the purple light of a solar night in space.
National Gallery or Marble Cellar, your cellophane. Your romance. You're the steps of Russia.
You're the pants. I'm Roxy, yes sir. I'm a broken
A
dog.
folderol. A block. But it may be on the bottom. You're the top.
Well, Willie, are you going to join the act?
No, Reno. Business before pleasure.
But I thought you were just fired.
That doesn't mean anything. He hires and fires me every 8 minutes. He forgot this. Any second he'll come out here saying, Billy, where the devil is my passport?
Billy, where the devil is my passport?
Here it is, boss. I sure wish I was still working for you. I'd love to see the faces on those Englishmen when you clinched that amalgamation deal.
Amalgamation? I forgot the papers. Billy!
Don't worry, boss. I'll take care of it.
You're hired again. Good Lord, what would I do without you?
You just go ahead and have a good time. Reno, I want you to make sure Mr. Whitney has a good time.
You can count on me, Billy. I've got 4 fallen angels holding up the bar. Come, let us leave them beside distilled waters.
Hey?
Hope!
Billy, are you sailing on this boat?
No, don't tell me that you are.
Well, yes, I am.
Where have you been for the last 3 months? I've been going crazy trying to find you ever since that night.
Oh, Billy, I have something to explain.
Oh, dear!
Oh dear, the Maytai is crying for her young.
Evelyn, this is Billy Crocker.
Well, put it there, Crocker, old chap.
Sir Evelyn Oakley, my fiancé. We're sailing to be married in England.
Her fiancé?
Yes.
You're sailing to be married? Yes. Then I'm sailing too.
We'll be meeting again then.
Again and again and again.
All ashore that's going ashore. All ashore that's going ashore.
Billy, that was the last whistle.
Reno, I'm sailing.
So I see.
I don't know how I manage. I haven't any ticket, money, or cabin.
That's always my cabin.
I haven't any clothing.
I could lend you a nightgown.
Thanks. Oh, here's just a man I want to see. Can I have a word with you, Purser?
Excuse me, there's some FBI been waiting for me at the gangplank.
FBI?
What's happening, Purser?
A couple of gangsters are supposed to be on board. The FBI think they're trying to get out of the country on this ship. I understand that one of them is dressed up like a preacher.
A preacher? Say, I've seen that guy. He's down at the bottom of the gangplank. Come on, I'll show you.
I am scared to death of this thing. Why did you have to get me a minister's costume? Yeah, but I know I'm gonna get into trouble in this getup. I don't know how to act like no minister. I don't see why I couldn't ought to been a cowboy or an Indian.
What are you doing? But they in that preacher suit. I don't even recognize you myself. When you just keep your head and we'll make a clean getaway. My Uncle finds Snake Eyes Johnson.
Snake Eyes Johnson.
Snake Eyes Johnson!
Doctor, may I present myself? I'm the Bishop Henry T. Dobson.
Hiya, Bish. No.
Are you going to the conference?
The conference? No. I think I'll go to bed early tonight.
I mean the Westminster Conference.
Oh, the Westminster Conference. No, see, I ain't really a Westminster. See, I'm really more from the East.
What is your field, Doctor?
Oh, I'm kind of a, I'm a missionary.
A missionary? Where?
Oh, way out in China.
China!
Way out in China.
I've served in China for years.
I wasn't exactly in China, you see. I was more in...
Oh, I see. You were in Indochina.
Yeah, that's it. I was in indoor China and you was in outdoor China.
We'll have lots to talk about. I'll see you later. Over. Chin Chow. Origato.
I don't know, but I think it's downstairs.
What did he look like? Well, how tall was he?
There he is.
Seize that man! Come on, boys! You're not saying that on this ship!
Bishop Henry T. Dobson.
Tell it to the FBI!
Bon voyage!
You mean bon voyage?
I hate to say goodbye, sweetheart.
By the seashore, inside the Georgia. We'll sit and watch the sea.
And share a spot of tea, oh my dearie.
Oh, Sharina.
I'm yours for life,
Mean Paulina.
so kiss me pretty wench. In English or in French, bon voyage.
Bon voyage. Come on.
Oh my dearie,
You mean mon chéri.
I'm yours for life,
You mean Colombia.
so kiss me pretty wench. In English or in French, bon voyage. Bon voyage.
And away we go.
You're telling me.
Hey, I gotta thank you for what you've done for me. It was really a great favor.
Well, I don't know what it was, Doctor, but you're certainly welcome.
Well, all that commotion, it hid me from some people I did not want to see.
I know. I can't say goodbye myself. I couldn't say goodbye to a girl, and now I'm in a hell of a mess. Oh, pardon me, Doctor.
Oh, I don't give a damn. Hey, you done a favor for me. Maybe I could do one for you.
I'm afraid not. My trouble isn't spiritual, it's financial.
Oh, well, if it's money you want, I could get you some of that.
You can?
Oh, sure. The fellow that's sailing with me's got about 50 grand with him. Very easy going with it, too, which is natural. The time was he used to make the stuff himself. Bonnie, did you find snake eyes? Oh, I mean, did you see Mr. Hill? What, the cops nab him? Oh, I mean, was he forcibly retained?
I don't know about that. He just never showed up, but he left me holding his ticket.
Is that a ticket? Say that's just as good as mine.
Well, if it's a ticket you want, here, be my guest.
Thank you very much. Good of you, Reverend.
Hey, how about his passport? I mean, could you use this too?
God help me if they ever look at this picture.
Oh, no. We can fix this up so you resemble the photo. You know, give you a little scar here, part your hair different, and then I can break your nose.
Let's not be hasty.
Okay, I can break it slow. What?
Fix me up.
What?
Fix me
Ooh.
up. Fix me up.
Oh, sorry. This here is Bonnie. I think you two should get acquainted. After all, you're gonna be roommates.
Roommates?
Oh, yeah. She goes with Mr. Hill's ticket.
Sorry, but I've got other engagements. If it's all right with you, Doc, I'll bunk in with you. Goodbye.
Gee, Mooney, it's gonna be awful lonesome in that big cabin all by myself.
Now, Bonnie, don't bring sex into this. It's bad enough having to be a minister.
overdone, I should say.
The moon is a bit overdone too, I suppose.
No, it's all right for what it is, but I have never shared the general enthusiasm about the moon.
Evelyn, here we are on the deck of the ship in the moonlight. Now, doesn't that mean anything to you?
I'm sorry, dear, but until I get my sea legs, I'm afraid I just can't rise to it. All we Oakleys are bad sailors.
Hello there. I hope I'm intruding.
Not a bit. As a matter of fact, we were just about to call it a night.
I'd call it a night. And as far as I can see, there's only one thing wrong with it.
Oh, yes, I was just saying, there's a bit of a roll. Oh, I don't like being tossed about.
We'll be all right once we get past the Narrows. They're the roughest part on the coast.
Oh, how soon do we get there?
Well, you'll know when we do.
Oh.
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 Feel that roll? It's starting!
Well, I think I shall go down and prepare myself for death. And you have...
Oh! It's getting worse! There it goes!
And here I go to
Was that fair?
Fair? I find you standing in the moonlight with him? I didn't push him overboard. I didn't shoot him.
I think I was more than fair.
Look, Billy, you've got to stop this. We met one night, we had a little too much wine, and we took a little spin around the park.
A little spin? You call 12 hours in the back of a taxi cab a little spin?
9!
12! 9 with you and 3 more before I borrowed enough money to pay off that thug that was driving.
Well, I spent 3 hours trying to explain to Mother, and you weren't much help.
I was very nice to your mother.
Oh, nice! Telling her you were George Bernard Shaw.
Well, I wanted her to know that you were in good hands.
Look, Billy, she wasn't amused. You better stay out of her way on this trip. She hasn't forgotten or forgiven you for that night.
I see you've forgotten. What's all this nonsense about a fiancé?
It isn't nonsense, Billy. Sir Evelyn and I have been engaged for a long time. Except for 9 hours one night. Okay, 12.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, it's off again. And this seagoing hack is a big improvement over that taxi cab. Even the moon is doing better by us.
It's getting late, Billy. I'd better call it a night.
Not yet. Please. Just 5 more minutes. Just a quick spin around the deck.
But I remember what happened the last time we took a quick spin.
Oh, here we are on the deck of a ship in the moonlight. Doesn't that mean anything to you? The night is young, the sky is clear, and if you'd like to go walking, dear, it's delightful, it's delicious, it's lovely. I understand the reason why you're sentimental, 'cause so am I. It's delightful, it's delicious, it's lovely. You can tell at a glance what a swell night this is for romance. You can hear dear Mother Nature murmuring low. Let yourself go, so please be sweet, my chickadee. When I kiss you, just say to me, it's delightful, it's delicious, it's delectable, it's delirious, it's dilemma, it's the limit, it's deluxe, it's the lovely.
I feel a sudden urge to sing the kind of ditty that invokes the spring. So control your desire to curse while I crucify the verse. This verse I've started seems to me the tin pan antithesis of melody. So to spare you all the pain, I'll skip the darn thing and sing the refrain. Me, 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 me. Ray, 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 ray. Do, so, mi, do, la, si. Time marches on, and soon it's plain. You've won my heart, and I've lost my brain. It's delightful, it's delicious.
the church. Hear the proud parson prompt on his perch. Hear the sweet beat of the organ sealing our doom. There goes the groom. How they cheer and how they smile as we go galloping down the aisle. It's the vine here.
It's the big deer.
It's the wunderbar.
It's the victory.
It's the bella. It's the banner. It's the voice. It's the lovely.
They settle down as man and wife to solve the riddle of married life. It's a life.
It's delicious. It's the lovely. At rest, they have no cares. They're just a couple of hungry bears.
It's a life.
It's delicious. It's the lovely.
You can tell at a glance what a swell night is. It's for romance. You can hear dear Mother Nature murmuring low.
Branches up go so deeply sweet, my chickadee. When I kiss you, just say to me,
It's delightful,
it's delicious, it's delectable, it's delirious, it's dilemma, it's the limit, it's the lux, it's the lovely. Imagine I'm number 3. J. Edgar Hoover is after me. Just a minute. Yeah, come in.
Good morning, sir.
Morning.
Where shall I put it, sir?
Where do you usually put it?
Well, most of them have breakfast in bed, sir.
Oh, they do, huh? Well, that's all right, I guess.
Oh, no, you don't have to undress, sir.
Oh, I don't?
No.
Oh, I don't? Well, that's even a better idea. I sleeps up here. I almost fell out of this thing last night. We went around that big curve. Oh. Wouldn't you know it? No spoon. What a night this has been. What a dawn, what a sunrise. What on earth are you doing up there?
This is where you eat breakfast on a board. Can you take this thing? It's breaking my legs. Oh, thanks. Hey, is you going to bed?
I'm never going to bed on this trip. Listen, Doc, I need your help. I need a change of clothes. They're beginning to stare at me up on deck. A suit, shirts, shoes, ties.
Oh, one thing at a time. Shoes.
Yes. Can you tell me what cabin Mr. Eliza J. Whitney is in? 76 Ann? Thank you.
Hey, you're in luck. The corridor was full of them.
Listen, Doc, we've got to change our cabin.
Why? I like this one. It's cozy.
But my boss is in the next cabin.
Well, you mean that gray-haired gentleman with the short-sighted glasses?
He thinks I'm back running Wall Street. If he catches me on the ship...
No. He ain't never gonna catch you here. If and he can't see you. If and I was to take his glasses, huh?
I don't know what church you belong to, Doctor, but brother, you're a Christian.
We men of the cloth have our frivolous moments.
Steward!
Glasses! Oh, pardon me, brother. Was you yelping for the steward? I thought I made that clear to everyone on this boat. Oh, well, I sent him down to the corner for something. He'll be back in just a minute. Why don't you wait in here, huh? If I don't get up on deck in a minute, it's not gonna do me a bit of good.
The motion of this boat is beginning to get to me.
Oh, you're seasick, huh? You know, you ought to take off your glasses.
I ought to do nothing of the kind.
Oh, yeah.
I'm in no mood for anything cute. I may need you later, but right now I'd rather suffer alone.
Well, oh, dear. Oh, I seem to have gotten the wrong hat. Now, can you read this label?
Where the hell are my glasses?
Are you sure that you were wearing them when you barged in here?
Hey, pal, this is my stateroom.
It is? Then what am I doing here? I have never been so insulted in all my life. Oh. Hey, why don't you just put on your other glasses?
I don't have another pair.
Good. That's what I wanted to know. There, I got his glasses. He don't got another pair.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, come in.
Good morning, honey. Billy.
Hiya, Bonnie.
Hiya, Bonnie. Now, if you excuse me, Doc, I got to see a man about a new suit.
Right. So, did you have a good night?
Not bad at all. I met the cutest sailor. I feel safer out here on the ocean when I have a sailor handy.
Who is it?
The person.
Oh, just a minute. Yeah. Come in.
Well, sorry to disturb you, Doctor, but does James Hill occupy this cabin?
Not very often. Why? Is something wrong?
Well, I think I ought to warn you, Doctor. We've had a radiogram from Washington. He's not James Hill. He's Snake Eyes Johnson.
Snake Eyes Johnson?
Snake Eyes Johnson. Public enemy number 1.
Gas. You're kidding.
No. They arrested one of his Confederates just before we sailed. Listen, if he does return, come up and tell me. And if you can't, well, send the little girl behind the door.
Oh, gee, what a big rat Billy for Snake Eyes. He'd have to take the rap.
We gotta make sure that don't happen. Kinda like the kid. Besides, I think he's got some kind of racket going. He was out all night.
Daisy just an old softy.
Here I am.
Oh, I'm glad you are, mister.
All set for the trip.
Yeah, listen, mister, I'm afraid that we're in a hell of a jam here.
Doctor, I'll have to tell your bishop on you.
Yeah, well, we might as well start with the bishop. See, I ain't really no clergyman. I'm Moonface Martin. I'm a crook. I'm wanted in America.
Nonsense. What do they want with another crook in America?
You don't realize who he is. Moonface is public enemy number 3.
Hey. We don't gotta mention any numbers here.
Oh, no, Mooney, I told you, you're going to wake up. With me to help you when the new list comes out, you might be number 6 or 7.
They ought to skip 13, like
like they do in office buildings.
And now that's a tie.
Hey, would you listen to me?
You're my pal. I'm not going to turn you in, but I've got to get back up on deck.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. You see, that ticket and passport, what I give you, they belong to public enemy number 1.
Public enemy number 1?
Public enemy number 1!
Snake Eyes Johnson.
Snake Eyes Johnson?
Is there an echo in here?
You mean that ugly guy in the passport picture?
Hey, don't you go running down Snake Eyes Johnson.
Snake Eyes Johnson?
Snake Eyes Johnson, you two stop that, you get me all confused. We have got to hide you someplace.
But I can't hide. My girl is waiting for me up on deck.
Yeah, but the purser is looking for you. Of course, I can kill the purser.
What? No. Oh, no rough stuff.
Oh.
What'll they do if they catch me?
Well, there has been some talk about electrocuting old Snake Eyes.
Oh, great.
You know, they're gonna go right through the passenger list until they find you.
But they'll never think of looking through the crew.
Hey, that's an idea.
You think you could get me a sailor suit?
Sure! I can get you a sailor suit. He's still asleep.
Bonnie, you ain't never gonna get into heaven unless you an angel.
Well, I know a few shortcuts. Up in heaven's happy portals, where the parties never stop. All the debonair immortals do a dance called the heaven hop. In that big celestial center, it's the only dance they do. So before you try to enter, you better start doing it too. Spread your wings and start them flapping. Lift your feet and set them tapping. Start right now and do the heaven hop. Hop, the heaven hop, hop. Bring your angels to that meter. Let your shoulders gently teeter. If you want to please St. Peter, take up the heaven hop. When the angels lay low on their arms of gold, kneel and pray low. Then get up and shake your halo. Let that breathe and fill that 3 out. Till you holler, hallelujah. So right now, and do the heaven hop, hop, did it hop. Heaven, I'm gonna take you to heaven. I'm gonna show you that heaven. Where all the angels hop, hop, heaven, hop, hop. Up in heaven's happy portals, when parties never stop, hop. All the debonair immortals do a dance called the heaven hop. So, spread your wings and start them flapping. Lift your feet and set them tapping. Start right now and do the heaven hop.
find evil and romantic.
Now, Mother, you go and get our deck chairs. I want to explore the boat some more. I'll find you.
There you are! Jolly racing this morning!
I don't know how you young people do it if you're staying up all night.
Oh, did you stay up all night? Well, shame, shame, shame on you.
And now, Mother, have a chair placed for Evelyn next to ours.
Now, Evelyn, you mustn't keep Hope up all night, every night. Even though it was after 7 when you brought her back to the stateroom this morning.
I say, really?
Oh, still, I mustn't forget. I was in love once, too. With your father, the old buzzard.
Well, Evie, what are you going to say to me?
What about?
What about? Well, you know now that I didn't return to my cabin until 7 o'clock this morning.
Well, where were you?
Well, here on deck in the moonlight.
Not all alone, I hope.
Well, no, that's just it.
Oh, do you mean that chappie I left you with? Did he stick it out with you? Well, damn decent of him.
Evelyn, aren't you angry?
Angry? So why should I be angry? You got your moonlight, I got my Betty Bye. A perfect night for both of us.
Well, then, if you must know, oh, it was perfect.
See here, Hope. Here's what I'll do. I'll look that chap up and buy him a drink. He probably needs it, poor devil.
Hiya, kid.
Sailor, get back here! How dare you!
Ta-da!
What on earth are you doing in those clothes?
I joined the Navy.
Oh, to see the world, I suppose.
No, to see you. I love you. Did I mention that last night?
I think the subject came up.
And I'm going to marry you. Did I say anything about that?
Yes. But let me remind you, I'm still happily engaged.
Sailor, what are you doing here? Follow me.
All right, sir. Yes, sir. See? I even disobey orders for you.
I hope you're enjoying the trip, Mrs. Harcourt.
I've never been so bored in my life.
But Mrs. Harcourt, we're making 24 knots.
Oh, I'm not interested in rope tricks. This is the dullest passenger list I've ever seen. No one of importance, no celebrities on board.
Well, there's Reno Sweeney.
She's not famous, she's notorious.
Some like them better that way.
Oh, did you see that?
Yes, thank you.
Oh, dear me. I forgot to ask the captain about the seagulls.
The seagull.
Sailor! Where do the seagulls go at night?
The seagulls? Why, they go to the gullery, ma'am.
The gullery! Where's the gullery?
It's the forward, ma'am, on E-deck. I'm sure the gullery mate will be glad to show it to you.
Come home, darling, we must go and see it.
Coming, Mother.
Hey, Sailor, do you see an all-American looking kid, Rick? Oh, it's you! The disguise is perfect! Ain't nobody gonna recognize you in that outfit.
You really think so?
Yeah.
Hi, Billy.
Hi, Billy.
Hi, Billy. Hi, Billy. Well, if you are the darndest looking sailor I ever saw. Hiya, Moonface.
That makes both of our disguises perfect.
Moonface Mark, the slickest con man in 46 states. I know you anywhere.
Hiya, Reno.
He may be a con man, but he's my pet.
Well, I knew Mooney was under wraps, but I didn't know your face was decorating the U.S. post offices.
The ship's officers are looking for me because they think I'm Snake Eyes Johnson.
Snake Eyes Johnson.
Snake Eyes Johnson! Snake Eyes Johnson! Yeah, he didn't make the ship, so the doc gave me his ticket.
Well, maybe I could find you some camouflage.
Reno, If you really want to help me out, there's something else I'd rather you do.
Anything for you, Billy. Say it and it's done.
Do you think you could take an English accent off my hands? Steam him up, get him out of the way?
Who is the guy?
Sir Evelyn Oakley. The fellow who thinks he's going to marry my girl.
The only way to get rid of that guy is to bump him off.
No rough stuff, Doc.
Oh.
Reno, all you have to do is make a play for him.
All right, Billy. I'll try, but no promises.
Okay. It's forward, ma'am. Second corridor to your left.
Oh, Doctor, there you are. Have you seen Mr. Hill?
Yeah. As a matter of fact, I think I just seen him going into the mizzen mast.
We don't have a missing mast.
Oh. Well, then it must have been somebody else.
Never mind that, sailor. Come with me and help me find this man.
Yes, sir.
Who's he looking for?
Oh, he's looking for Billy.
Well, Billy ought to be a lot of help to him then. Say, do you know this Englishman Billy's talking about?
I only recognize him when I hear him talk. You know, he's got a monocle lodged in his throat.
Oh, hello there, Doctor.
Oh, hell. I mean, hello.
Are you taking your sabbatical abroad?
No, that ain't my sabbatical. It's Reno Sweeney.
Not to be, Reno Sweeney. Oh, do give me an intro, old chap, will you?
Hey, Reno. Miss Sweeney. I would like you to meet him.
My name's Evelyn Oakley. Oh, I'm delighted to meet you, Miss Sweeney. I spent an evening in your nightclub once. Quite eventful. As a matter of fact, it was there I proposed to my fiancée.
You mean proposition.
Oh, is that what you Americans call it?
If it happened in my nightclub, it's a proposition.
Yes, well, I had quite an evening. Your singing seemed to stir me, set my pulses racing. Oh, I turned to Miss Harcourt, and right there I propositioned her. See here, Miss Harcourt, I said, why don't we get married in a year or two?
I think you better give him his money back.
She'll be so delighted to know that I've met you. Shall I try to find her?
Please do.
Oh, I say, can't we all have cocktails together in my cabin, say at 1 o'clock?
I love it.
Well, I'll go find Miss Harcourt and let her know. Cheery, bye.
You was just grand. You kept him out of Billy's hair for nearly a minute.
Never mind, Moonface. I got a date with him, haven't I?
Yeah, but you can't do nothing in front of his girlfriend. 3 is a crowd, you know. Hey, I got an idea. Couldn't you get to his cabin a little early? You know, you might catch him running a temperature.
These Englishmen have high boiling points.
Oh, yeah, that's true, too. I got it. Couldn't you wear some sort of dress that, you know, kind of slips off easy like, and then I can bust into the room and accuse him of ripping your clothes up. Then I can blackmail him into breaking the engagement.
Oh, get thee behind me, Moonface.
Okay.
I kind of like the guy. He's different.
Oh, yeah, but Reno, you promised Billy.
Thou almost persuadest me to shoot the works. You know, if you weren't a friend of Billy's, I'd defrock you.
Please, Reno, there's a time and place for everything.
You know what?
What?
We didn't find me.
Hey, Billy, I got a date with your beef eater.
Oh, that's great.
He got skewed. What's he do for a living?
He doesn't work, Reno.
He's a gentleman.
Oh, well, that gentleman stuff sounds bad, but maybe I can cure him of it.
Now, if you can just keep him away from Hope until we get to England, and if the doc can keep that purser out of my hair, I've got it made.
You can count on me.
We're together, Billy, through thick or thin.
Night and day.
Right or wrong.
If you're ever in a jam, here I
If you're ever in a mess, SOS.
If you ever feel so happy you land in jail, I'm your bail.
It's friendship, friendship, just perfect friendship.
When other friendships have been forgot.
Ours will still be hot.
La-da-la-da-la, tick-tick-tick.
If you're ever up a tree, phone to me.
If you're ever down a well, ring my bell.
If you ever lose your teeth when you're out to dine, borrow mine. It's friendship, friendship, just perfect friendship.
When other friendships go up in smoke,
Ours will still be oak.
a lot of chug.
If they ever black your eyes, put me wise.
If they ever cook your goose, turn me loose.
If they ever put a bullet through your brain, I'll complain.
It's friendship, friendship, just perfect friendship. When other friendships have been forgot, ours will still be it.
La-da-la-da-la, tick-tick-tick.
A lot of quack, quack, quack. Come on, Reno, give us a couple of quacks.
What do I look like, a duck?
Only when you're walking away.
A man's best friend is his. Man's best friend is his. Man's best friend is his friend.
Quack, quack, quack.
You're the top. You're a bunny rabbit. You're the top. You're a broken habit.
Come in. You rang, sir. Oh, yeah. So you might bring me some tea. Oh, and mind you bring me a pot of tea and none of those little bags that dangle over the side. And Seward, make it snappy, will you? Oh, one moment. Yes, make it a snappy.
Yes, sir. You're the top. You're the top.
Come in. Just put it down on the bed. Oh, I hope it's good and hot. You know, I really wanted it before I started to dress.
Well, say, am I early or late?
Hello there. I thought it was the steward with my tea, but I'm delighted it's you. Oh, we have oodles of time before dinner, and I did so want to have a chat with you.
Oh, well, I'm certainly glad you feel that way about it because I certainly feel that way about you.
What way?
That way.
Oh, I love the expressions you Americans use. I'm making a collection of them. Just a moment. To feel that way about a person means to rub his neck. Oh, do tell me some others.
You don't understand. I mean, just send me.
I send things to you.
Oh, damn it, Evie, you know what I mean? Whenever I'm around you, I get hot pants.
Do you really? Would a bit of ice do any good?
Evie, that means I like you.
This means you like me. Hot pants. Ooh, how perfectly devastating. Most racy language, the American. Hot pants.
Aha! What is going on here? So, this is what I find you, beast, you, spoiler of innocent girlhood. Look at this poor child, her clothes torn off in your fiendish attack, standing there in her naked... Miss. There's something wrong here.
There's nothing wrong here. No ruderies. Everything strictly on the up and up.
Excuse me.
I say, it was very strange.
Aha! What is going on here? So, this is what I find. You beast! You stand there, your clothes torn off, in your fiendish attack on this child.
Wait a minute.
No, stand back! I ain't gonna stand idly by and permit this British lion to twist American womanhood by the tail. Oh, no. And do you think that your girlfriend is gonna marry you after this? Huh? And don't think she ain't gonna know about it on account of I am gonna tell her.
Oh, do tell her. Only make it a bit thicker. She always complains that I lack fervor.
You ain't got the right idea.
Now be sure to call me a beast, won't you? I rather like that one. Now you don't mind, Miss Sweeney, do you? A beast?
Wait a minute.
Yeah, wait a minute! You ain't got the right attitude. You should get scared. Go on, get frightened. You don't understand how serious this situation is. I happen to be a very dangerous man.
Oh, come, Padre. You're an old dear and you know it.
There is something wrong here. Look, I will prove to you that I am a desperate character. Do you mind waiting right here for just a minute? Don't go no place. I'll be right back.
I say, what's the matter with the poor chap?
All right, listen, Evie. I really go for you, so I'm going to give you the lowdown, even if it means I got to take the rap myself. When he was all set to bust in on us in a clinch, only you didn't clinch, that's all.
Oh, do you mean he thought I'd make love to you?
Well, that was the idea when I came in here.
Oh, that is exciting. You mean you and I were to be in bed?
Aha! What is going on here? So, now I guess you realize how serious this is.
Hey, what are you trying to pull? Put the gun down.
No.
Put the gun down.
It's all right, Padre. You thought I would take advantage of Miss Sweeney, so you came to her rescue, and I admire you for it. I wish I could tell you how much I admire you for it. I have hot pants for you.
You keep away from me or I'll shoot you.
Walking the deck.
I wanted to talk to you about auditioning for one of your angels.
I'm in no mood to talk business. I've got an Englishman on my mind.
Oh, so Evelyn.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Thanks. I could use it. My story is much too sad to be told, but practically everything leaves me totally cold. The only exception I know is a case when I'm out on a quiet spree, fighting fate I suddenly turned to see your fabulous face. I get no kick from champagne. Mere alcohol doesn't thrill me at all. So tell me, why should it be true that I get a kick out of you? Some get a kick from cocaine. I'm sure that if I took even one sniff, that would bore me terrifically too. Yet I get a kick out of you. I get a kick every time I see you standing there before me. I get a kick, though it's clear to me you obviously don't adore me. I get no kick in a plane, flying so high with some guy in the sky is my idea of nothing to do. Yet I get a kick out of you. I get a kick out of you.
Shall we sit here, Hoopy dear? Now let's tuck you into your trundle.
Oh no, I don't need the rug.
You better let him tuck you in, dearie. It's very, very chilly out here. There's been a sudden change in the temperature. Haven't you noticed? I say, haven't you noticed?
Yes, quite.
Oh, hello. What is your name?
My name's Evelyn Oakley.
How do you do? I'm Mrs. George Bernard Shaw.
Really?
You must be English.
Quite.
You see, that's how I knew you were English. You said quite instead of yes, like any normal person. Oh, I love to hear you talk. Go on, talk some more. Why don't you go somewhere and talk?
Mrs. Shaw, if you don't mind, I think my fiancé needs a little rest.
Your fiancé? You don't mean to tell me you're going to marry this dear child? Well, I must kiss the bride. I certainly must kiss the bride.
Oh, I beg your pardon, madam, but you're in my deck chair.
That's all right, dearie. You can go sit in mine.
And that's my rug.
Hey, sailor! What is going on here?
One of the sailors disguised himself as a woman and took possession of my deck chair.
We will find him, madam, and I promise you he will be severely dealt with.
Oh, I think they should clap him into a pair of jolly old irons.
Oh, nonsense! He was only having a bit of fun.
One must have discipline on shipboard. Aye, aye, sir. Women and children first and all that sort of thing.
Let us have a look around, too. I'm sure I can identify the brute.
Oh, righty-o, Minta.
Pardon. Pardon. Monsieur. Your lunch.
Ow! And I just got out of bed. Oh, it's you. Hey, well, what happened happened to the sailor suit?
The purser spotted that outfit. I need some civilian clothes.
Oh.
Hey, chef. They're waiting for that order in the bar. I need a civilian coat.
Oh, civilian coat, huh? Man overboard! Man overboard! There! Oh! All right. Now, if we only had something to cover up that face of yours.
I only had a beard.
Yeah.
Beard! Oh, lady! Can I have a word with you?
Certainly, I saw you on deck and rather hoped we might become acquainted. You know, I recently organized a home for wayward girls.
Oh, well, try me with a name or two. I might have known a couple of them.
There are so many. We started with only 6, and now there are at least 70.
Well, that's one business that keeps right on booming, huh? Oh.
Well, Doctor, I've enjoyed our little talk. Now I must go and find my daughter. I'll be seeing you.
I'm afraid so.
Yes.
Oh, that reminds me. I've got to get a box of cough drops.
Oh, but Mother, it's ridiculous chasing around the boat this way. He may not even be the man you think he is.
If the captain wants me
I beg your pardon. Is it not Mrs. Haircut?
Harcourt! Mrs. Wadsworth T. Harcourt!
Oh, John. I was told to introduce myself to you by my cousin, the Duke of Hanover. And now that we've met, we must become, how you say, buddies? You and your beautiful sister.
Oh, this is not my sister, my daughter.
Your daughter? That is not possible.
Oh, I'd like you to meet this gentleman. This is my daughter, Miss Harcourt.
How do you do? I'm Signor Arturo Antonio Moreno Graziola, but you can call me your aunt.
I know I must leave the two of you together while I go and find the captain. Au revoir, to
Nice woman, your grandmother.
Yes, Mother's very nice.
It was very nice of her to leave us together. Oh, the time when it was you. You who I wish to make. I see you've guessed my secret. I am not Signor Arturo Antonio Moreno Graziola. No, I'm George Bernardo Shaw, and I've got the beard to prove it.
You idiot. Oh, Count! I hurried back to ask you if you'd join us for cocktails.
Cocktails. Cocktails. I would adore to join you for cocktails.
Tell me, are you French or Spanish?
Neither. I'm Chinchillian.
Okay, so the third day, the Penguin rolls back up to the Abbey in a brand new Packard. The head nun comes out and says, I like the little one. She's short, but she's quiet. But where did she get those ugly shoes?
Dr. Moon, I've been looking for you. I'm afraid you're in a bit of trouble.
Oh, I knew I couldn't get away with
About
it.
those two converts.
Convert? Oh, now don't tell me them two nice girls is converts. Oh, tisk, tisk.
I mean your Chinese converts.
Oh, my Chinese converts. Oh, of course.
We don't allow gambling in the third class. You must make them understand it, or we're going to have to lock them up. I've sent for them, and I'm going to turn them over to you.
Well,
Here they are, sir.
Ming Chao Gopi. I must have said something. If you don't mind, I think I'd like to speak to these boys alone.
We'll leave everything to you, Doctor.
Yeah, sure.
Where's the bishop?
The Bish had to step out for a few minutes. Is there anything that I can do for you boys?
Big Boss Captain, spore a game. Take away cards.
Oh, yes. You boys have been gambling. Don't you know you shouldn't ought to gamble? Not only is it sinful, but if you don't know how to deal off the bottom of the deck, you're gonna lose all your money.
We don't lose. We win. $300.
Oh, yeah, you won $300. Well, I'd like to show you boys a little game, all righty? Kneel, Christians. All right, now you see here, I got $50. So I'm gonna put down my 50 and you're gonna put down your 300. That's just to keep things nice and even, okay? Then I am gonna roll me a number. Now if I roll the same number before I roll a 7, then I win. And if I don't, then you boys win. You got the idea? Very good, here we go.
Mask off!
Crap! Wait a minute! There's something wrong here. May the Lord watch over you and make you better men. Although, you're both pretty damn good already.
Thank you, Dr. Moon, for your help. Take them below.
Boys, before you go, give me back my pair of dice.
Third class need paradise. Now there's the spirit. Make the third class a paradise. Go, Churro!
Oh, I Darn clever people, these Chinese.
Oh, Dr. Moon, would you care to join us in some trap shooting?
Oh, no. No. There has been enough crap shooting for one day.
No, crap shooting. That's where we send clay pigeons off the stern and you shoot at them.
That sounds jolly.
Well, the winner gets a prize of $100.
Could I use my own gun?
I get no kick from champagne. Pure alcohol.
I need your help. My beard is falling loose and I'm running out of disguises.
Well, you better keep that one for right now. Here comes Lizzie Boy.
Oh, there you are, my dear Count. I don't want you to get away from me.
Ah, madame, it is so good to be again in touch with beauty.
Oh, you imposter! Oh, I know you! You're George Bernard Shaw!
I know who you are. You're Snake Eyes Johnson.
Snake Eyes Johnson!
Snake Eyes Johnson, public enemy number 1. You're under arrest.
Don't move or I'll shoot!
Disarm that man. Take him to the break. He's obviously an accomplice to Snake Eyes Johnson.
Snake Eyes Johnson!
Snake Eyes Johnson.
Bunny!
There's something wrong here, Skipper.
The something is you, purser. Surely you can see that Mr. Johnson's a popular character. We have a celebrity on board after all. Welcome to our ship. But I'm really not. I suggest you all come to the bar with me and we drink Mr. Johnson's health. Isn't this great? Now I got the run of the ship and I can be with you.
Well, maybe I don't want to be with you.
Oh.
Billy, I can take a joke, but I can't love a clown. No!
You know what?
What?
You are the hero of the ship.
Some hero. To everyone except her.
Oh, don't worry, she'll come around.
I don't know, Reno. This time I think I went too far. It would take a miracle. A funny guy's all right for a joke or two, but Sir Evelyn is a solid type.
You know, I kind of like that Englishman. Who knows, if I play my cards right, I could end up a lady, and that would take a bit of a miracle.
We could both use a miracle.
Times have changed, and we've often rewound the clock since the Puritans got a shock when they landed on Plymouth Rock. If today any sharkfish should try to stem, instead of landing on Plymouth Rock would land on them. In olden days, a glimpse of stocking was looked on as something shocking, but now God knows anything goes. Good authors who once knew better words now only use more little words writing prose. Anything goes. The world is gone mad today, good's bad today, and black's white today, and day's night today, and most guys today, women rise today, are just silly gigolos. And though I'm not a great romancer, you know that I'm bound to answer when you propose. Anything goes. When Grandmama, whose age is 80, nightclubs are getting made with gigolos. Anything goes. When mothers pack and leave for father because they decide they'd rather be tennis pros. Anything goes. If driving fast cars are like, love bars you like, your violins you like, your Midwest you like, when you dress you like, to molest tonight, nobody will oppose. When every night the set that's smart is indulging in nudist parties in studios. Anything goes.
Just think of what shots you got, what knots you got, what blues you got, what blues you got, what pains you got, any brains you got from those little radios.
They think he's gangster number one, so they made him a favorite son. That goes to show
Anything goes. Anything, anything, anything goes. singing the liner all American. Foreign song will be crowded on every rock. Republic and
Hey, what's going on here? We thought this was the lounge, not the chapel. Look, we got a public enemy on board. Let's celebrate. Let's step out, let's step out. Let's go somewhere and dance about. We're all set for out. Come on, let's step out. People say times are hot. I'm beginning to feel it not. Please don't leave us down. Come on, let's step out. Like the boy with the simply dog on, and I'm sure you're glad. I'm getting done up my step. So let's run wild, let's be bold, let's go crazy and break the rules. Fall in line, we shall come on, let's step out. Life's a bore when you simply jog on, and I'm sure you're glad. I confess that I'm getting doggone tired watching my stand.
Run wide, be fools, go crazy and break the rules. Fall in love with me, shout, come on, let's step up.
Oh, Mr. Johnson, are you comfortable in your new quarters?
It's only 2 rooms and a bath, but if you have nothing better, I suppose it'll do.
Well, if there's anything else, let me know.
Oh, there is one thing. I wonder if I could prevail on you to release Dr. Moon from the brig.
But Mr. Johnson, he's a dangerous character. He goes around carrying a machine gun.
Well, that's mine. He took it from me.
Did he try to reform you?
He damn near made it. Turn him loose, won't you, Captain? It's a favor to me.
I'd have to have a long talk with him first. He's a very strange sort of clergyman.
You wouldn't say that if you saw him in action.
I'll go down and see him now. If, as you say, he really is on the side of moral uplift, there can be no objection.
How would you like to give us a little informal talk on jails I've known, Mr. Johnson? Oh, and why do they call you Snake Eyes, Mr. Johnson? And is it true that Japan does not dare attack America as long as you're alive?
Cut it out. What are you trying to pull?
Aren't you proud of yourself, Mr. Johnson?
You can call me Snake Eyes.
Oh, Billy, this goes beyond living amusingly.
I haven't had this much fun since I was a kid.
So you call it fun to pose as one of the worst criminals who ever lived?
It's not hurting anybody.
It's hurting my respect for you.
Well, how about your respect you're giving to these damn fools that are making a hero out of me?
I never had any respect for them, Billy. But you can stop it if you want to.
All right. I'll make them lay out the hero worship. I won't have anything more to do with it.
But do you mean it, Billy?
I promise.
Oh, Mr. Johnson, we're waiting for you.
You go on ahead with that.
Oh, but we can't. You've got to crown Miss Upper Bird.
But I was just telling Miss Harcourt that at a castle
It's not a honeymoon cottage, mate.
Evelyn!
Oh, have you seen the moon?
No, I haven't.
Well, you should take a look at it. It's most inspiring.
Oh, so you found your sea legs.
Say, was that a crack in my pins?
Oh, I'm sure she meant no offense.
Oh, gee, Evie, you sure are great stuff on deck. I bet you'd be hell in a taxi cab.
You know, tonight, for the first time, I finally see why people speak so highly of the moonlight.
You know, Evie, if things worked out, maybe we could... I mean, do you maybe want to get together?
Get together? Do you mean become engaged? Married?
That could do for a beginning.
Well, I must admit, this comes as something of a shock to me. I had never pictured you as the one-man type.
Neither had I until now.
But at least 20 men a year propose to you. Bankers and movie stars and big politicians.
And not one of them stirs my pulse. Not like a man with class, dignity, and savoir-faire. And while I wait, my poor heart aches on. Why keep the brakes on? Let's misbehave. I feel quite sure what I do would be attractive while we're still active. Let's misbehave. You know my heart is true, and you say you care. Somebody sure to tell what the hell do we care? They say that spring is just one thing too little lovers. We're not above birds. Let's misbehave.
We're all alone, no chaperone can get our number. The world's in slumber. Let's misbehave. Child, it's so contagious. Let's be outrageous. Let's misbehave. When Adam won Eve's hand, he wouldn't stand for treason. He didn't care, although the fruit was out of season. They say that bears have love affairs and even camels. We're really mammals. Let's misbehave. Let's misbehave.
Oh, Miss Sweeney. I've been looking for you. We'd like you to handle the service.
Which one, the Army or the Navy?
No, the religious service. You'll have the assistance of Dr. Moon. I've acceded to Mr. Johnson's plea on his behalf. It seems we've made an error.
Hey! What's the idea of all these people? This ain't a lynching, is it?
Dr. Moon, Mr. Johnson's been telling us what you've been doing for us.
How much did he tell you?
Listen, Doc. You're going to reform and you're going to take care of the service.
Which one? The Army or the Navy?
The religious service.
Who, me?
Be a cinch, Woody. Just follow me.
If anything goes wrong, I'll be.
We're in your hands, Doctor.
Brethren! And sister. Friends, relatives, members of the DAR, the PTA, and the WPA. We is gathered here today to try and reform Snake Eyes Johnson, who stands beside me, a repentant sinner. Hallelujah! Hey, that ain't bad.
Just a second, Doctor. What about capital punishment?
It was good enough for my father, and it is good enough for me. Right! Look at this poor sinner who stands beside me at war with his conscience, unable to find peace. And I ask you, do we want war? No! Do we want peace? No! Then what do we want? Hooray! And yet, we cannot dedicate, we cannot consecrate, we cannot follow this man. It is better if we ask ourselves if he, who lives in a glass house, wants to throw the first stone. Right!
For neither rain nor storm or dark of night will deter these stone throwers from their appointed throwing grounds. Yeah! In other words, be kind to your friends, for if it weren't for them, you'd be a total stranger. In the words of the late warden, Louis C. Laws, there ain't no such a thing as a bad criminal. Only bad parents. As the warden once said to me, you're only in for 1 to 5. Keep your nose.
Wait a minute! Brothers and sisters, I have heard the call! We're here to fight the devil! Yeah! And I'm gonna lead the fight! Yeah! Now I want everyone to turn to his neighbor and say, bless you, brother! Bless you, sister!
Bless you, brother! Bless you, sister!
Shoot! There's only one way to fight the devil, and that's out in the open!
Yeah!
There's only one way, and that's to confess your sins!
Yeah!
Now, who will be the first to speak out and say, I am a sinner?
I'm a sinner.
Hallelujah! Amen! Yego!
Thank you, brother. Who's next?
I'm a sinner.
She's telling us. Now, let's get down to cases. I want everyone to shout their sins right out in the meeting.
Hallelujah! Amen! Yego!
Brother Boone, you work the floor. Urge them to unburden their soul.
Okay, who's gonna squeal, huh? Who is gonna give us the goods?
I'll confess. There once was a time when I drank.
Sit down and let a real sinner have a chance.
I'm just cursed with sex appeal. That's been my problem. She's not confessing, she's advertising! Come on, let's get busy. Who will give us a real confession? You can tell me I know what sin is. I've been a sinner.
I'll confess. I once led a girl astray.
Now that's more like it. Can we hear from another layman? Two. Do I hear 3?
I'll make it 3.
Sold to the man with the bloodshot eyes.
May I say a word?
Speak up, brother.
Well, I've never played this game before, but I'm rather enjoying it, and I'd like to add my bit. Now, I'm afraid I can't compete with you gentlemen in point of numbers, but I may lend a touch of, color. You see, when I was visiting China some time ago, there was a little Chinese girl named Plum Blossom, of whom I became very fond. Well, eventually we had an unpremeditated romp in the rice and enjoyed it very much. Thank you.
I was worried about your brother, but I feel much better now.
Sir Evelyn, would you mind repeating what you just said?
Oh, it's your turn now, Mr. Johnson. After all this is being done for you.
Yes, Mr. Johnson, they want a confession. Why don't you give them a real one? This is your chance to tell the truth. Please.
All right. You want a confession? I'll give you a confession. But first, there's one thing I want to say. There's one confession I haven't heard here tonight. I haven't heard anyone confess that he's ashamed to know Snake Eyes Johnson. You're proud to know me, proud to be on the same boat with me. You fight to shake my hands. And why? Because I'm a celebrity. What kind of celebrity? The biggest murderer in the world. Well, the joke's on you, and you, and you, and you, and you. I'm not public enemy number 1. I'm not Snake Eyes Johnson. I'm William C. Crocker.
William C. Crocker!
William C. Crocker, a broken down broker.
Mr. Bartlett, throw this imposter in the brig.
Billy!
You're under arrest. What for? For stealing a first-class ticket and passport.
Wait a minute! Now, if you folks want a real public enemy to idolize, I happen to be Moonface Martin, public enemy number 13.
Then you are going to the brig with him.
There's something wrong here. Buddy!
Now there was a lesson for you sinners. Search your hearts. Sign up for Satan and turn in with heaven. Where will you stand on the day of glory? Do you hear that playing?
Yes, we hear that playing.
Do you know who's playing?
Now, who is that playing?
Why, it's Gabriel, 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 say it. Will you be ready to go when I blow my horn? Gabriel, blow. Go on and blow, Gabriel, blow. I've been a sinner, I've been a scam. Now I'm ready to trim my lamp. So blow, Gabriel, blow. I was blow, Gabriel, blow. Mighty Lord, Gabriel, blow. But now since I've seen that light, a goodbye day, goodbye night. So blow, Gabriel, blow. Once I was headed for but when I got to Satan's door, heard you blow, and your heart once more, so I said, Satan, farewell. Now I'm all ready to fly. Yes, to fly higher and higher. 'Cause I've gone the brimstone and I've gone through the fire. I purge my soul, I choose to climb up the mountain. Gabriel, blow. Go on and blow, Gabriel, blow. I want to join the happy band. Play all night at the promised land of blow. Gabriel, blow. Get up, you scams. Get up, you sinners. You're all too full of expensive dinners. Stand up on your lazy reed and
Blow, Gabriel, blow. Blow, Gabriel, I've been a sinner, I've been a sinner. Now I'm good to my death. So blow, Gabriel, blow.
once I was headed for hell. Once I was headed for hell.
But when I got to Satan's door, I heard you blow on your horn once more, so I said, Satan, farewell. Satan, you stay away from me, 'cause you ain't the man I wanna see. I've gotta be killing as the day I was born, 'cause I heard that man on the horn. You hear it blow? Gabriel, blow. Gabriel, blow. Gabriel, blow. Gabriel, blow. Gabriel, blow. Blow, 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 blow that horn. 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 Blow, 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 blow.
Okay. Take a card. Any card. Okay. I'll take one for you. Okay, now look at it. Okay, I'll look at it for you. All right. Now, don't tell me what it was. what day it is.
It's Friday. We're in port.
We are?
While you're there, take a good look at England. That's all you're going to see of it.
Is that what that is? Looks like a dull day in Yonkers.
5 days in this terrible dump. It's a wonder I haven't gone out of my mind.
Now, this place isn't so bad. Of course, you know, down in Fayetteville, Arkansas, they got just about the nicest little Who Scout you ever seen.
Doc, please.
Sorry. I was just trying to keep your mind on something pleasant. I know. You were thinking about her.
That's all I think about. Day and night. I even dream about her.
All through the night, I delight in your love. All through the night, you're so close to me.
All through the night, from a height far above, you and your love bring me ecstasy. When dawn comes to waken me, you're never there at all. I know you've forsaken me till the shadows fall,
And then once again will I know I was right. Stay close to you all through the
Everything's gonna be all right. Just you wait and see.
5 days and not even a note from her. I know something's happened to her. They walked into her room or she's sick or something.
No, you're gonna hear from her. She's all right.
They're landing today. She's probably off the ship by now. I'll marry her off to that Englishman while they're sending me back to America. I'll never see her again.
Oh, sure you will. They can't give you more than 10 years.
You're a great help.
Can't help it. I was just trying to cheer you up. Well, you think I'm not upset? You know, I wanted to work my way up from number 13 before I got the hot spot, you know?
Stop it, Doc. You're breaking my heart.
Hey, maybe we're looking too much on the dark side here, right? We gotta try and find that, what you call a silver lining, right? It's like they say, it is always darkest just before they turn on the lights. There's an old Australian bush song that Melba used to sing. A song that always cheered me when I was blue. Even Melba said this bush song was a hell of a song to sing. So be quiet whilst I render it for you. When your instinct tells you that disaster is approaching you faster and faster, then be like the bluebird and sing tweet, tweet, tra-la-la-la-la-la. When you know you're headed for the jailer, don't allow the old face to grow paler, but be like the bluebird and la 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 la. Be like the bluebird who never is blue, for he knows from his upbringing what singing can do. Hold up! This here is my credenza. Now, for the uninformed, credenza is an opera term. It means a section of music which has been composed to showcase the singer's natural ability and technique. Nobody's going no place till I sing this thing. So this evening's credenza is from the Duke's area, from Tracy Hardy's modern opera, Die, Fledermaus, Die. Could I please have an A? This is why there are unions. My credenza. Who's the artist up here working, okay? Man, knock it off. And oh! And oh, by other birdies in the boughs, thank you, Frank, is informed that his effort is perfectly lousy. He sings on and on till his troubles is through. Tweet, tweet, tra la 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 la.
Doc, I feel better.
The boat's turned over!
It's Bonnie!
I gotta work fast. I got a sailor friend holding me by the feet. They won't let me come to you.
Do you know what they's gonna do with us?
They ain't gonna let you off. They're taking you right back. Is there anything I can do for you?
Have you seen Miss Harcourt? Is she all right?
Sure, I've seen her. She walks the deck all the time, all by herself.
Has she gotten off yet?
Nobody's off yet.
Bonnie, I've got to talk to her.
Maybe I could get my sailor friend to hold her down to the window, too.
Do you think you could do that? I've got to talk to her alone.
All right, I'll see what I can do.
Oh, honey,
Could you send down a box of cough drops?
Yes, you are. Hey there,
Come on, get in there. Hurry it up. Inside. Go on. Hey, hey! This place ain't big enough for 4 of us.
They'll only be here a couple of hours. Those two cleaned out the entire third class at a crap game.
You boys done pretty good with my dice. Welcome, friends.
Here you are, kid.
Oh,
If there's
thanks.
anything else you want, just let me know. Hey, listen, you Oh, Billy.
Oh, darling, are you all right? I've been frantic about you.
Oh, I'm all right, Billy, but you. Oh, how are they treating you?
Hey, it's swell here. It's fine. It's just that they wouldn't let me up to see you.
Oh, what are they going to do with you?
They're sending me back to America. But I'll be back on the first boat to England.
No, Billy. Don't come to England.
Hope, you can't marry Evelyn. You're in love with me.
That's what I came to tell you. Mother has insisted we get married on board. She's even gotten the captain to agree to perform the ceremony.
Well, what do you want me to say? Thanks. It's been swell. See you around.
I don't know. Billy, I do love you.
Hope! Doc, did you hear that? She loves me.
Oh, that's nice.
Now I gotta get up on deck and figure out some way to stop that marriage.
Yeah, but how are we gonna get out of here?
They're getting out in a couple of hours. Gentlemen, would you mind standing?
Get your coat. Don't.
Mine fits. Try yours.
The coat's okay. I think the pants is gonna choke me. Hey, boys, tell me, how would you like to play a little poker? No money! Oh, no needy money. This here is what you calls strip poker, see? Instead of money, you bet something that you wear in life, all right? Have a seat, sit you down. All righty now, we'll... tell me, boys, do you know how to play draw?
Oh, we play draw away.
Oh, good. Then we'll play stud. All right. Now, I am going to deal you 2 cards face down, so it's like nobody can tell what they got. Just like that. No. We're fine in here. Thank you.
No?
Oh, it's so empty. All right, check out your cards. Oh, now, Billy, it looks like you're high. What do you bet?
I bet my coat.
Oh, do you stay coat? I stay coat. Do you stay coat?
I stay on.
I stay coat. We all stay coat. See there? Now, I am going to continue dealing here until we get like 2 of a kind, or 3 of a kind, or 4 of a kind, 5 of a kind. There we go. 1 for me, 1 for... Oh, this is too good. I'm saving that. All right. Oh, now see, it looks like you're high. What do you bet?
I bet pants.
Do you call pants?
I call pants.
Do you call pants?
I call pants.
I call pants. Calling all pants. Calling all pants. Calling all pants.
honey. Land of kings, queens, and knights. Oh, those English knights. How are the men?
Will they go for us?
Why not? We did all right in New York, didn't we?
New York.
The more I travel across the gravel, the more I sail the sea. The more I feel convinced of the fact New York's the town for me. Its crazy skyline is right in my line, and when I'm far away, I'm able to bear it for several hours, and then I break down and say, take me back to Manhattan. Take me back to New York. I'm just longing to see once more my little home on the 100th floor. Can you wonder I'm gloomy? Can you smile when I frown? I miss the east side, the west side, the north side, and the south side. So take me back to Manhattan, that dear old dirty town.
Take me back to Manhattan. Take me back to New York. I'm just longing to see once more my little home on the 100th floor. Can you wonder I'm gloomy? Can you smile when I frown? I miss the east side, the west side, the north side, and the south side. So take me back to Manhattan, that dear old dirty town.
I miss the east side, the west side, the north side, and the south side. So take me back to Manhattan, that dear old dirty town.
Take me back,
Take me back,
take me back.
oh, I wanna go back
To that dear old dirty
All right, girls, go get prettied up for those Englishmen.
Reno, aren't you coming with us?
Wait a minute, honey. I'm about to make my first attack on England. Oh,
Reno, might I see you for a moment?
play it cards right and it could be forever.
I'm afraid not. It could have been before.
Before?
Yes, you see, I'm to be married shortly.
Not to Hope.
Oh, I'm afraid so.
But I thought she and Billy
Well,
would...
I thought so too. It would appear I was mistaken. Hope doesn't love Billy. She loves me.
How do you know?
Well, the other day, Mrs. Harcourt informed me that Hope wants to be married right here on shipboard.
She's crazy.
I'm afraid I had no choice but to carry out my obligation.
Jilt her.
Oh, I can't do that, Reno. I'm committed. It would scarcely be the gentlemanly thing to do.
To hell with being a gentleman, Evie. I want you.
But I would despise myself, and you couldn't respect me either.
Respect has never kept a girl warm on a cold night. Listen, Evie, you do love me, don't you? I mean, I want to make certain before I go ahead and make the wrong decision.
Oh, yes. I'm afraid I do have hot pants for you.
Not quite the same thing, but it'll do. All right, Evie, when the captain says speak now or forever hold your peace, you may hear a familiar voice.
Reno!
That's the name that goes with the familiar voice. Reno!
Reno, will I ever see you again?
Sooner than you think. Oh, Evelyn! We've been looking for you. Hope it's just about ready. Are you sure you can handle the ceremony?
Well, it is my first go at a marriage, but it shouldn't be too difficult. I've had quite a bit of experience with funerals.
Oh, Evelyn, are you ready?
I suppose so, Mother.
Then I'll fetch the blushing bride and we may begin. Don't run away now.
Sir Evelyn, if you would. Dearly beloved, we are gathered together over the bodies of...
Oh, that's wrong.
we are assembled here to join together in the bonds of holy matrimony.
Stop! Stop, what?
What's this?
We've come a long way, traveled far distance to have big talk with English gentlemen. At his house, they tell us he arrived on big ship.
If you've come in reference to my Hong Kong interests, you've chosen a bad time. I'm about to be married.
So sorry, no can marry today.
No, Nelly.
Why can he not be married?
If lady without paint up face will hold unruly tongue, I talk. I tell I gotta tell you.
I say, what is this? What's going on here?
It would appear that they are trying to prevent your marriage.
Well, it's an excellent idea, but why?
That's what I'm trying to find out.
I have honor to introduce Wu Cheng Moon, a father of little Plum Blossom.
Plum Blossom?
How is Plum Blossom?
Yeah, who's Plum Blossom?
This is Plum Blossom. A little Chinese Cinderella until Sir Evelyn turned her into little Chinese tramp.
What's that?
Sir Evelyn, he take Plum Blossom to Rice Patty and bring back Plum Tart.
Is this true, Evelyn?
It was just the old Oakley curiosity, dear.
Evelyn was just sowing his wild oats.
I'm so sorry, no can soy wild oats in China, only soy wild rice. All the same, no good. Pretty soon, by and by, comes along little orange blossom.
Well, under the circumstances, I don't see how I can marry Miss Harple.
Nonsense, Evelyn. All these people want is money.
Money.
See here, you chaps. I'll give you £1,000 to clear out.
Pounds of what?
That's money, $5,000.
Oh, we take it.
Do not insult us with offer of filthy money.
I'll make it 2,000.
Rich man cannot buy Chinese honor.
I'll make it 5,000.
Chinese honor sold.
No, Evelyn. No amount of money can settle this great wrong. And you, sir?
English lady, speak to me.
So you are a relative of little Plum Blossom.
Oh, yes, a very close relative.
Well, Evie, then the only way to settle this amount of debt is for you to offer him me.
Marvelous idea.
Oh, no!
Offer accepted. Chinese honor saved.
But what about the
the 5,000.
Oh, congratulations, old boy. You're getting quite a girl.
Why not English gentlemen, right or wrong, done to proper. Join the club, kiddo.
Join the club. Plum Blossom. Well, you see, how confounded, Miss Plum Blossom, Reno, will you marry me?
Oh, sweetie, I thought you'd never ask.
Tell the captain for me he runs a very low ship.
Boss,
Billy, what are you doing here?
how was the trip?
Oh, it was terrible. I lost my glasses. I've been blind 5 days.
So I've heard.
Billy, what about the amalgamation?
Oh, you didn't want to get involved in that. I just flew over to tell you that I landed 2 new accounts, the Oakley interest and the Harcourt account. As a matter of fact, this is Mrs. Harcourt. Mr. Elijah J. Whitney. You know, Wall Street.
Did you say Wall Street? Mr. Whitney!
Dear lady, may I tempt you with a little drink?
Sir, liquor has never touched my lips.
You know a shortcut?
Now that there are going to be 2 weddings, may I offer you the courtesy of the ship on a return voyage for your honeymoon. You may join Dr. Moon, who I must unfortunately hand over to the authorities.
No, but Captain, we've had a radiogram from Washington. Here, read it yourself.
Moonface Martin not wanted. Entirely harmless. Wouldn't hurt a flea.
Let me see that! I have never been so insulted in all my life. It's un-American.
Well, Reno, shall we practice misbehaving?
Bet you sweet ass,
As Confucius say, all pudding, solita.
That means what I think it does. Oh, the answer is yes.
Where did you say you were staying in London, Mr. Whitney?
Dear lady, wherever you are.
Well, Doctor,
Get your hands off me or I'll shoot. Bunny! Bunny! I ain't even public enemy number 13 no more.
It doesn't matter, Mooney. You are the top.
You're the Coliseum.
You're the top.
You're a little museum. You're a melody from a symphony by Strauss.
You're a Benjamin.
Shakespeare's sonnet.
And though I'm not a great romancer, I know that you're bound to answer where I